Thanks for joining us on another edition of the Florida Chamber Foundation's Florida Horizon. I'm Tony Carvajal, the Executive Vice President of the Florida Chamber Foundation, and joining me today is Cindy O'Connell, Director of the Florida Prepaid College Foundation and one of our trustees. And I'm really happy that you're here, Cindy. Thanks for everything that you do at your foundation and on our foundation.
Thank you. So glad to be aboard.
So we've talked about how you're really making a difference in the lives of first-generation students, at-risk students, changing lives of folks on these scholarship programs. But you know, I was really interested in two other things that you talked about, and that was the In-Demand program and the Entrepreneur program. Tell me a little bit about those.
Absolutely. We've created a new scholarship program called the In-Demand Scholarship Program. And what it does is focus on an industry sector through an education foundation in communities throughout Florida. That education foundation then puts together criteria for scholarship selection for a student who's focused in one of these industry sectors in their community. Scholarship is awarded. They mentor the student through their college program and come out at the end of their college experience ready to work and ready to be focused in the industry sector. We've launched this program with the expertise of Champions for Learning in Collier County, which is one of the best education foundations in the state and is focused on this particular area. They have private partners that have matched our funds because we're always looking for private match. That's how we are able to give a state of Florida match through a private donor match. So we have companies that are stepping up and saying, yes, I want to encourage these young people to participate in this industry and move forward. Now, what's interesting about this program is that we've focused the college curriculum on entrepreneurship. And it's surprising, if you look at the title of entrepreneurship in the state college system, there are many degree programs titled just that. And under entrepreneurship is nursing, accounting, how to start a small business, marketing, all those things you need to really know to be successful really in the world of business today is under the title of entrepreneurship. So it's helping us move this program forward. We launched it 4 months ago, and we're looking forward to its viable success. So
I love what you're talking about there, because the Jobs 2030 and the Florida 2030 reports are also talking about, hey, the world of tomorrow is going to need a different type of thinker, a doer, and worker, and you're getting these people on these paths. But let me really focus on what I heard there. I heard you say that businesses can be part of this process. So we've talked about how they should talk to their colleges and universities about building curricula, but now you're actually suggesting ways that they can invest in the type of employees and workers that they need in their own communities. Is that what I heard?
That's correct. They can identify the best and the brightest students who actually have the aptitude but don't have the financial wherewithal to move forward into a college program through a college scholarship funded in partial by the Education Foundation in their community and Florida Prepaid College Foundation. And move these kids forward to work in the industry sector that they actually are working in themselves.
So you don't really have to be a huge business to do this. Small businesses can work together in their own community to fund these?
Absolutely. It can be a state college scholarship. It can be a one four-year university plan. They're not that expensive, but the investment in a student and what that student's going to generate from an economic standpoint and the quality of life in their community when they come out of college with a degree in that industry sector is almost invaluable.
It almost sounds like a simple return on investment for a business. Invest in your community, invest in the students that live in your community, and you can get a future worker and, by the way, launch yourself into the future here.
That's correct.
All right, so I'm going to come back and ask you a little bit more about these programs and everything that you're doing at the foundation, as well as where you think Florida needs to go in the future and what we can do together as a business community and the foundation to get us there.
Great.
So I'm looking forward to having you on the next section. And for this section, let me just go ahead and sign off. This is Tony Carvajal, and thank you for joining on another edition of the Florida Chamber Foundation's Florida Horizon.